Alright. If you clicked on this video and I told you not to, you don't listen. But I'm glad you clicked on this video because I do need to talk to you. So I'm gonna need you to come in a little closer. I want to keep it short, brief as possible, and keep it real to the T. Because there's not a lot of people that's willing to tell you this, and I will firsthand tell you all the tea that you need to know, anything that you need to know. You know I like to keep it real with y'all. And I'm gonna keep it a band, I'm gonna keep it a stack, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Y'all know I like to keep it real, that's my saying. I am 24 years old.
Damn!
See, you're always joking. I can't take y'all serious. There's something about y'all always joking about me being 24. I'm not Unc. Can you chill? I'm young. Here's the problem I'm having with life right now, and I'm gonna be honest. Life hasn't been the best to me, or I haven't been living life as I want to, as I was expecting to. You know, seeing everybody else my age, you know, down here doing what they normally do. Most of the people my age, they're starting to have kids now. They're getting married, they're traveling, they're moving. You know, what young folks want to do, enjoy life, have fun as they're young, while they're young. You know, and settle down when they're old and, you know, retire and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The basic stuff. You know, the casual, the usual. You know, and I took it another route. I decided to take most of my youth and focus on building an empire, building my foundation so that when I get older, I can take care of my family. I can go out and do stuff. You know, I just took it the different route. And I sacrificed my youth. And I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. Because if y'all don't know, I just bought me a Ford Mustang EcoBoost 2015. You know, my dream vehicle has always been a Mustang. I want the GT, but the GT Shelby, 350. But I can't afford it, it costs too much. So I end up getting the 2015 EcoBoost, you know? And I love it, It's a Mustang, so I'm glad I got what I wanted. Obviously, I'm financing the vehicle. It's my first time financing instead of paying full cash for a vehicle. Because my last vehicle, I paid full cash. This one, I'm financing to build credit. But the crazy part about this is that y'all know my story. If you look back over my videos, I said time and time again how I went from being broke, had nothing in life as a kid, trying to make money as a kid, getting older, not having enough money, to being blessed to have 100 grand hit my bank account in high school, my senior year. 100 grand hitting my bank account my senior year, me graduating, me financing my money into a business. And that's how I lost it all. Me financing my money into a clothing brand business, you know, a manga book, different things that I love to do and that I have a passion for. And I just didn't have the right teachers teaching me trying to use YouTube, me using third parties, and they're just taking money from me and not even helping promote or do anything. So I was just losing money for no reason, you know. And hey, you live and you learn, trial and error, but I went from that to being broke, had nothing in my bank account, lost everything, seen 100 grand, and I thought I was a man, I thought I was the richest. I didn't flex on nobody. I was like, I'm blessed. I'm gonna use this to sit there and flip that and make more money. It didn't go the way I thought it would. I had no family or friends that really supported my clothing brand, mostly strangers. So I put that on hold until I built my my Twitch community. So now I stream, and streaming has been going well. YouTube, we just hit 300 subscribers, and I haven't been dropping like that. But I've started to drop a lot lately, so yeah, I'm consistent now. But it's just the fact that me streaming on Twitch, and I started on Kick, and I switched to Twitch. So this is me 5 months into Twitch, you know what I'm saying? But we've been growing like crazy fast, going live on TikTok. It's been a blessing, it's been an honor to sit there and say I'm doing something right with my life, finally. And I know y'all probably feel the same way. For y'all that's just sitting there and trying to figure life out, it can be hard and be difficult. But please bear with me when I say this. Lock in, be patient. Those who are patient, blessings come to those. Please be patient, because I've been patient, been waiting, and I've been seeing the blessings happen. It's like a testimony I can tell you is that it's not fast as I want it, but it is happening. And I'm not gonna lie, today I was kind of mad. I was kind of mad today. I was kind of upset. You're probably like, Doom, why were you upset? I'm gonna let you know why I was upset. I was working all this week. I went into days I wasn't even scheduled, trying to get the hours I can at this job because they're not getting a lot of hours. And no, it is not Olive Garden. I used to work there. I just love this sweatshirt. What I'm getting at is that I've put in the hours, trying to hit 40 hours, trying to get extra hours I can. You know, because I go to Texas to DreamCon soon. I go to Texas to DreamCon very soon. And I wanted to meet some creators, network, things of that nature, so I can help myself out in the future, so I can take care of my family and build stuff I want to do and help everybody else out. That's the goal, that's the plan. And it's just been very difficult me doing that, you know. My car note costs $368, phone bill, other bills. I got a lot of bills, so it's the fact that all the money I make from this job goes straight into bills. I don't get to touch that. And I gotta try to make some money on the side with Twitch, and I'm barely making money on the side with Twitch, you know, and I'm trying to do the best I can to save money up to half for when I go, you know, to these trips, and not trying to lose all the money, because the money I got in my bank account is like a safe haven. It's like anything go wrong, I have backup money, so it's no savings account. I've been feeling depressed, you know, I've been feeling beat up, down, defeated. I ain't liking life how it is right now, but it's one of those things where I guess I keep pushing. I'm trying to keep pushing, but I'm saying if you feel this way, keep pushing. It sucks, I know, but it is one of those things where at the same time, I'm glad this is happening, because I'm slowly and I'm peeping what's going on. I'm getting backstabbed, I'm getting treated disrespectfully, I'm holding my tongue and being too humble, and I've talked to myself lately about this. I'm like, why is it that I'm always humbled, I'm always nice, I'm always patient with people, even if they do me wrong, disrespect me, lie to me, whatever it is? Why am I like this? And it's like something inside wants me to sit there and tear the whole world apart, but it's another thing that wants me to like, chill, dude, you got this, just lock in, move forward. And I'm continuing to move forward, but it's one of those things where I'm peeping everything that is happening, all the negative stuff, and I feel like everything's against me, but at the same time, I'm peeping the stuff that's doing good for me, the blessings that are happening. It's slow, but they're happening, you know. I wish it was a little bit faster, but I'm not gonna rush what's happening, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna soak it all in, because all the grind and the hard work I am putting in, it will pay off soon, and I hope it pays off for you too. And I also told y'all, it's not always about, I mean, of course, you can grind as hard, but you still may not get what you're looking for, and you're probably like, dude, what do you mean? You can grind so hard doing consecration, football, basketball, and somebody else may be chosen. They do less than what you do. It's the real world. And I used to think, grind hard, grind hard, grind hard, you'll get it. No, no. Some people grind so hard and they never got it. And I hope I don't be one of those. So I'm trying my best. I'm kind of happy right now the way the direction is headed. When the guy came in to give me my check and I looked at it, I said, wow, not even enough to cover my car note. Not even enough to cover my car note, you know? And I'm not the type to flex like I got $1 billion. I'm not the type to flex like I got $1 million. I'm rich. I don't live that wealthy lifestyle at all. All I do is work a 9-to-5, stream, write a manga book, and I'm working on movie scripts that I want to do in the future that I may be able to give my scripts to a director that they may take it. I'm trying everything in my power so I can sit there and give back to my family. I did before. You remember I talked about that 100 grand I had? I gave my family 18K and an extra 5,000 on top of that. That is something I love to do. I want to give my family everything. I want to give my mom and dad the world, and my sister too, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you want to too. That all the kids watching, all the young adults watching, even the older generation, they want to give back to their family and say thank you for everything you have done. And I want to do that, and I feel like I haven't done enough, and I'm trying my best. Mom and dad, if you see this, I am trying my best. I want to give y'all the world, because I know how many sacrifices y'all made for me and my sister, and everything y'all have done for me. Words cannot explain what you have done for me, you know. I just gotta show you how much I love y'all, and I'm appreciated for what y'all do, and I want y'all to be proud of me. That's one thing. I ain't gonna lie. I went to work one day, and I never told nobody this. I don't think the people that was working with me knew. I went to work one day, and I was working, bro, and I was listening to music, and I just stopped, bro. I asked my manager, can I go to the bathroom? She was like, yeah, you can go to the bathroom. She gave me the key, whatnot. I went to the bathroom. I just sat there and cried for 30 minutes. And I'm not trolling. I'm dead serious. If I'm not God can strike me down, I went in that bathroom and cried for a hot minute. And I sat there to get myself together, bro. And I was sitting there crying. I was like, dude, I was like, when is it my turn? I was like, I follow the rules. I do everything right. Now, am I perfect? No, but it's like, I don't look for nothing. When I help people because I love to do it. When I give back, I do it because I love to do it. It just warms my heart up to do it. When I give advice and tips, if I've done it before and it helped me, I do it. When people ask me questions, I do everything that I'm supposed to do, God's work. But it seems like every time I do, nothing good happens for me, you know? And it's like, I'm looking back, looking at the memories that my family sacrificed, and it's just me being 24 and can't offer them nothing. And it's like, damn, feels like I failed them, you know? So who knows where this take me? The consecration has been doing pretty good. Who knows where it may take me? If it takes me far, I just know that I'll do great things. But other than that, I'm out, guys. Peace. Don't click on the next video. You better not.